Hello everyone, my name is Tanga. In this video, let's see how to solve the problem of minimum number of steps to make two strings become anagram. Let's see the problem statement. You are given two strings of the same length S and T. In one step, you can choose any character of T and replace it with another character. Return the minimum number of steps to make T an anagram of S. Let's first understand what is an anagram. Anagram is nothing but in a given string, if by rearranging the character, if you can build another string, then the both strings are anagrams of each other. For example, here if you look into this string race, by rearranging the character you can make care. So race and care are anagram of each other. Similarly, keen, knee, heart, earth, these are anagram of these strings are anagrams of each other. So in the problem, they are asking to convert the string T become anagram of S. So if you see the string S has BAB and the T has ABA. If you in any anagram, if you check the total number of character occurrence will be same in both strings. So we can take that as one of the main criteria to solve this problem. So if you see S, it has 2B and 1A, and if you see T, it has 2A and 1B. So by replacing one of the A in T, we can make the string T become have 1A and 2B. That will make T become anagram of S. So the total number of replacement we are going to do is 1. So for this we need to take count of each and every character in the string. We can select any type of data structure for this problem. But if you look into the constraint, they have mentioned string length S and T are equal, and S and T consist only the lowercase English letters only. So this is one of the main input for us. This reduces our scope within 26 lowercase alphabets. So that's give an idea of to create a integer array with a size of 26, and we can take count of each character in a string S, and we can increment the counter for S, and we can decrement the counter for T. So if the array has counter of 0 for all the characters, then both strings are anagram of each other. If you see any non-zero value, then the strings are not anagram, and we need to make it as anagram. To make it as anagram, if you take count of non-zero positive integer value, that will give the answer for us. For example, let's assume here the string integer array has 26. I have created a integer array with 26 size of 26, and let's take the first input a b c. So for the first input, I will increment the counter for a1, b I am going to increment the counter value by 1, and for c I am going to increment the counter value by 1. I'm going now we are done with the input 1. For the input 2, I'm going to decrement the counter. So for a, I'm going to do -1. That will make a become 0, and for b it will make b 0, and c it will make c 0. If you see now the whole array, the counters are 0, so that means both strings are already anagram. We can return 0 as our output. Let's take the next example. In the next example, the string a string 1 has 3 a's. So each time when you increment the counter, the value of a become 3. We are going to decrement the counter value for input 2. So input 2 we have string b b b. So we need to decrement the counter for b 3 times. That will make -3. So to make this input 2 become anagram of input 1, we need to replace all the 3 b's with a. So 3 times we need to swap each character one by one. So if you see the non-zero positive integer value, that matches with our result. This is the logic I'm going to follow. Let's see how to write code for this. So first I am going to declare an integer. I am going to call that as a counter, and it's the size of 26, and I am going to declare another variable to keep our final result. I am going to call that as a min swap. Now we can loop through each character in string s. and we can increment the counter. So I'm going to loop through this for the length of s, and I'm going to increment the counter within this for loop. Counter of s dot caret I. If you subtract with the lowercase a, that will give the index of the character. I'm going to increment the counter by 1. I'm going to do this similar thing, but I'm going to decrement the counter for string t. Okay, now we can get the final result from the counter. So now I'm going to loop through 26 times, as the counter size is 26. And if you we need to take if counter of I greater than 0, then we need to take that value and we need to put it in our min swap. Yes, so we can get this counter of I value and we can add it to the our final result. Then we can return the min swap value. So this problem, let's see, it's pausing. Okay, what I am missing here, min swap. Oh, I am not decrementing here. I need to decrement here. So let's see. Yeah, now it works. If I submit this, yes, all the 63 test cases are passed. So as we are looping through each strings one and the counter array only once, this problem has time complexity of big of n. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.